Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. And in today's video, guys, it is January 1st, 2025. So that means it's time for me to give you guys my top 12 most anticipated movies of the entire year, as a matter of fact. And I am really excited to do this video because just like any other YouTuber that does movie related stuff like this always does their most anticipated movies in a video, as a matter of fact. But with that said though, guys, be sure you hit that red subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you press the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do LEGO related stuff, and I play video games. So if you guys like to watch anything like that on YouTube and want to show your love and support, be sure to go check out my channel, because there will definitely be something in there for you to enjoy. And give this video a big huge thumbs up. But with that said though, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Okay. So coming in at number 12, this may be a little bit of a shocker, because I have not talked about this movie franchise on my channel before, but I have The Conjuring 4. So now, I've never talked about these movies on my channel, because recently, I recently started watching them all, for my very first time. And as of right now, I think I only have I have 4 of them left to watch. And basically I cannot wait to see what they come up next in the next Conjuring universe movie, but basically this will be one of the first rankings that gets put out in January after I watch all these movies, as a matter of fact. And I probably will rewatch all of these in the next couple of months when we have the 4th Conjuring film coming out, because yes, I like how all the Annabelle movies, the Nun movies are all tied together to create like individual stories in this universe, as a matter of fact. But yeah. I do have an anticipation for The Conjuring 4. Next up, at number 11, I have Ballerina from the world of John Wick. I think that's what it's called. But yes, as far as I'm aware, this movie is set to come out in 2025. And yes, I'm always down to watch another John Wick movie, but the reason why this one's a little bit this slow on this list is because I don't know how good of I don't know how a John Wick spinoff is gonna I don't know how good of a John Wick spinoff this is gonna work for the John Wick movies, but like I said, I'm always down to watch another John Wick movie. But yes, this movie is set to come out in June 6, 2025, as a matter of fact. And yes, I am really excited to check this movie out, as a matter of fact. And what I really want them to do is to do another John Wick 5, because I don't think the guy's dead, and they're doing this spin-off movie, so it could lead in to a John Wick 5, but we don't know. But anyways, nonetheless, I'm excited in some way to see this movie and how it will line up with the rest of the John Wick movies. Coming in at number 10, I have Jurassic World Rebirth. There hasn't been a trailer for this movie yet, but this movie is set to come out in 2025, and I think this is set to come out July 2nd, 2025. And yes, I have liked the Jurassic Park movies and the World movies as well. The first Jurassic Park, all-time classic. The Lost World is solid, but it's not one of the best movies in this franchise. Jurassic Park 3, I thought was pretty good, but it wasn't. But it was nowhere near the first one though. Arguably the first Jurassic World was my favorite out of every movie in the Jurassic saga, because I like how it starts like a fresh new story to the franchise, and then it takes it in to the next direction. But the first one I still think is just as good as the first Jurassic World. Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom, that was my least favorite out of all these movies. And then Jurassic World Dominion, this may be a hot take, but that was actually my third. I actually thought that was the third best movie in this entire franchise. I really enjoyed Jurassic World Dominion, and I don't know why you guys did not like that movie, but I really enjoyed it though. But then we have Jurassic World Rebirth. So I have the reason why I have an anticipation for this movie is because it's supposed to start a fresh new story to this franchise, because Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard and none of the original cast, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, or Jeff Goldblum, none of them are returning to this movie. It's going to be all new cast members with a completely different storyline. And honestly, it would not shock me if this one ends up becoming a trilogy. And then at the end of this trilogy, they bring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard back. That will not shock me at all one bit. But yes, I am really excited to check this movie out, because I think this is going to be a pretty good movie in my personal opinion. Up next at number 9, I have Megan 2.0. I am one of many people that really liked the first Megan, and I'm excited to see the next chapter in this universe. And yes, what I really like about what they're doing with this movie is that Megan is going to be the good guy now, and she's going to protect the family, and there's going to be like another killer doll on the loose. So basically, it's going to be like the first two Terminator movies, like the T-100, or I don't remember what his actual name is, but I think it's called the T-100, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, was the bad guy in that movie, and now in the second one, he plays the good guy, and he's trying to protect the people that he was going after in the first movie. And yes, like I said, I feel like this is going to be a good movie. I cannot wait to see how they follow this movie up. At number 8, I have the Fantastic Four. So now, from my understanding, this movie is set to be a movie in the MCU. Well, at least as far as I'm aware, as a matter of fact. It's called The Fantastic Four First Steps, as a matter of fact, and we have Vanessa Kirby coming in, and Pedro Pascal coming in. Pedro Pascal is going to be playing Mr. Fantastic. I didn't know that, as a matter of fact, but yes. And yes, I am really excited to see this movie and how it lines up with the rest of the MCU and where it's going to fall in this timeline, because we're still in Phase 5, because Deadpool and Wolverine was the only MCU movie we got last year, and yes, that was kind of a bum that it was, but at least we have at least we're back to this normal routine where we have 3 MCU movies coming out in a year, as a matter of fact. Coming in at number 7, I have the Thunderbolts movie, which is the second movie in the MCU that's coming out this year, and I am really excited, and I am on board to check this movie out, because we have Red Guardian and the Black Widow sister Irina coming back. We have Bucky Barnes coming back, and we have a couple of characters that were introduced in Phase 4 coming back. So basically, we have all these side characters coming together. And yes, this movie looks pretty epic, in my opinion, because we have all these side characters coming together, and I'm really excited to see how this movie turns out, and how fun this movie is going to be as well. At number 6, I have Captain America: Brave New World. So now, ever since the trailer for this movie dropped, I was all like, I need to see this movie. I need this movie now. Yes, because I like how they're doing another Captain America movie in the MCU, but since the other Captain America retired, we have Sam Wilson. Also, his superhero name's Falcon, and we have him coming back, and we have him coming in this movie as Captain America. And yes, I am really excited to see this guy back in action, and I'm also really excited to see if this movie, if he becomes the next Captain America, in my opinion. So yes, and we have Harrison Ford in here coming in as a Red Hulk, which I also think is a fun touch, as a matter of fact. But yes, my expectation for this movie is really high. Coming in at number 5 now, I have the live-action Snow White. So now, I know a lot of you guys, I know some of you like the live-action remakes, and some of you guys don't. But personally, I don't mind these movies at all. And the live-action Snow White, it's actually been announced for a while now, and I was starting to feel like that this was like a fake rumor that somebody put out, but no, we find a couple of months earlier, we got a trailer for this movie. Sorry guys, I stuttered a lot. We got a trailer for this movie, and it's finally happening. And I like what they did with the dwarfs, and I can't wait to see how the dwarfs look in this movie. And yes, we even have Gal Gadot playing the evil queen, and I cannot wait to see her performance as this character. At number 4, I have the live-action Lilo and Stitch. So as of right now, as far as I'm aware, these are the only 2 live-action Disney remakes we actually have coming out in the month this year, and I'm really excited to see this movie. And 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 Stitch in this movie looks pretty darn good, if you were to ask me. And there's not a lot of people that I recognize that are in this movie except for Zach Galifianakis. He's set to play Jumba in this movie, and I actually can see him playing that character. I actually think he's gonna do a really good job, as a matter of fact. But at number 3, reaching the top 3 now, I have Saw 11. So now, this movie has been delayed to 2020. This movie has been talked about being delayed to 2026. But as of right now, this movie's release date that I found is September 2026 this year, as a matter of fact. So technically, it's set to come out this year. But it's set to come out this year, but it's possible that it is going to be delayed. And what I'm most anxious to see about this movie is how they're going to follow up Saw X with a sequel, because I heard it's supposed to be another prequel of some sort. So, you might be asking me, Matthew, if your most anticipated movie of 2024 was Saw 11, and it got delayed to 2025, why isn't this your number 1? Well, because there's 2 more movies that I wanted to put over this, or had to put over this one, as a matter of fact. So yes. So at number 2, my runner-up is going to be the Minecraft movie that's set to come out. So now, a lot of people have controversy that this movie should have been animated. But personally, I don't think this movie looks too bad. I actually think this movie looks pretty good, as a matter of fact. And yes, the reason why I put this one over Saw X is because this movie has actually been in the works this is another one that's been in the works for a long time. And I keep asking, where is the Minecraft movie? And I started, and this is another one where I started to believe this is probably just a fake rumor that somebody put out, but then a couple of months earlier, we got a trailer for this movie, and looky there, we have the movie coming out this year, and I'm really excited to see this movie because we got Jack Black and Jason Momoa in this movie, and there's going to be a big guarantee that this movie will reach the $1 billion club. But my most anticipated movie of the entire year is going to be Wicked Part 2. But its original title is Wicked for Good. So now, if you guys did see my top 10 favorite movies of the year yesterday, you guys will probably know that Wicked was made my top 2 movies of 2024, and I'm excited to see the second half of this story, how Alphaba becomes a full-on witch, how her sister becomes a witch, how Glinda becomes the good witch. Yes, I am most excited to see the next chapter in for this movie, as a matter of fact. And as far as I know, all of the original cast are coming back for part 2, because that'd be an absolute travesty if they didn't all come back for the second part of this movie. And I hope this movie doesn't get delayed. I hope this movie releases this year in November, because it needs to happen this year, so we don't have to wait another 2 or 3 years. Please don't delay this movie at all. don't do some behind the scenes drama. Just continue filming this movie and give this movie to us this year. I am begging you. So yes, guys, that I had a little rant there because I am excited to see this movie, and I'm excited to see the second half of this story. And for me, easily, it is my most anticipated movie of the year. So there you have it, guys. There is my top 12 most anticipated movies of the entire year, and I'm really excited to see all these movies and to see if my expectations I'm excited to see if all these movies are what I hope they would be, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. Let me know down in the comment section what is your most anticipated movie of the entire year. But be sure you hit that red subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you press the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also play video games and I do Lego related stuff. I do all sorts of stuff like that here on my channel. So if you guys like to watch anything like that on YouTube and want to show your love and support, be sure to give this video a big, huge thumbs up, as a matter of fact. But with that said, though, guys, I'm going to go get Rennie back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. But with that said, though, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe. And I will see you all in the very next video. Bye.